breaking news. I see y'all missed it in the last one. Let me try and speed this up, try this another way, because obviously the class did not get this. The previous video was about Rick Ross have many of good men that he could have put the bag behind to do an individual movie about them. I am aware of the M.I.A.O. video where he featured the Boobie Boys, Ike, Convertible Burt, showed a dope picture of 15th Ave, you know what I mean? In 62nd, I used to be down there all the time. That's a good ride. That's a good ride, right? Over on 15th, right? I think it was 62nd and 15th. I used to roll up down there. That's where Convertible Burt and all them used to be. That used to be one of the hip corners when you drive through, that Miami-Dade area. You had to go past 52nd and 15th. I remember it was a female that made a song. Her name was Black Cat. If y'all original from back down there, you remember light-skinned Black Cat with the long hair. She made a joint called Niggas Get Paid on 15th Avenue. Niggas get paid on 15th Avenue. Well, she came and performed that up at Club 2000. I'm saying the Ickesby, it's the N-word, get paid on 15th Avenue. That was her hook. She crushed it with it. But Rick Ross got plenty of opportunity, man, is all I'm saying. Prospects that he could make a movie about. He does a documentary, M.I.A.O. featuring a bunch of men. Nobody got paid nothing, if not nothing. If you understand, the quality was poor. His bag wasn't up to millions, the superstar that he is now. Big round of applause to Rick Ross and his bag. Big. Give some gunshots to it. Big shots. That's a black man that made the bag, man. But now you have the bag, Rick. Hold up, man. Let's start this intro. Subscribe to my daughter's YouTube channel, Juanita Mecca Audio, Unique Mecca Audio, Prison Stories, Mecca Audio TV. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Let's keep it moving. All right? So this is what it is. Unique Mecca Audio, man. Yo, please hit the like button so we can get these viral, so we can get more people onto the game. If you don't hit the like button, the jewels is going to just stay amongst yourselves, because YouTube needs you to hit that like button so you can shoot these videos out so your friends can see it and you can get these type of response and going to people that's talking that fugazi, made-up YouTube crap, you understand, and don't want to deal with the real. Rick Ross and 50 Cent both have the bag. Rick Ross and 50 Cent both have good men from their towns that they represent, that they're from. They're the kings of the town. 50 Cent get his round of applause. He's the man. He got the bag also. Let's give 50 Cent on the other side. It's like a boxing match, right? Round of applause to 50. Round of applause to 50. Round of applause to 50. Now, I'm going to take you to another twist and turn, because this is where my mind goes trying to figure out what's going on, right? We got both of them fighting for the brother Meech, right? So they're fighting for Meech. Trying to turn this down. They're trying to fight for Meech, and both of them sitting there with him. You see how 50 got his arm around him, because 50 gave him general big homie, big brother love. That's what 50 did when he embraced Meech. And I'm not saying that because 50 from New York. I'm just saying it because even you rat bastards and flip-flop wearing and public trolls that I can't stand, gotta admit, 50 and Meech look like two football players, two homies, two proud black men. And then you got Rick and Meech over there. Just look at that picture. Let's analyze that picture. You got Rick Ross sitting here, right, with his right hand over his left back of his palm. And then you got Meech, you understand what I'm saying, who got his right hand over his palm. But look how they're standing separate from each other and distance from each other And to me, looking in just from a street point of view, that look like they both know they're doing wrong. That's like they both got caught with their hands in the cookie jar. They're both doing it for the wrong reason. Look at the picture with Big Meech and Rick Ross, and look at the picture with 50 Cent and Big Meech. And tell me which one looks like it's genuine to you. And then y'all bug out and you say, oh, 50 went crazy. Like, again, I'm not defending 50 because no one knows that man don't need no protection. You know what I mean? Or defending or nothing because he got all that shit. And the only person, right? The only person that I know of that ever beat 50 in his own game on trolling is Rick Ross. That's why I love watching the commentary, but when I see things that ain't right, Rick 50, I got to jump in and say something, and that's for the youth. It's not to belittle either one of you, it's just to let you know what it is. But Rick Ross got in your ass last time, Fit. He got in your ass. You know what I mean? I couldn't believe it. I'm not even going to front. And it wasn't a New York, Miami thing. It was like, I just knew 50 was the man to crush all of that social media gangster, kicking it in, pit bull, Donald Trump like, you know what I mean? That's how I got 50. But Rick Ross held his own. They went back and forth. And I watched it. I knew it, so I know Meech knew it. And, you know, the way 50 looks like he's feeling to me, it's like he put his arms and embraced this man and took his son in as his own, as a surrogate father with the father, both ready to take Little Meech to the next level. That's the way I see that, right? And then you got Little Meech come in. Look at Little Meech and 50. Let's just keep it 100. You can see the innocence in Little Meech's eyes, but you could see the, you know, like I'm thinking in 50 Cent's eyes because he's thinking, what is he going to give Little Meech next to help Little Meech go to the next level because he had genuine love for him. But 50 from the street, you know, like we're from the street. We know who we talking about. And when we love hard. Some of us love so hard. Let's ride. Some of us love so hard, right? That those are the ones you see on 48 Hours, 60 Minutes, IDTV, that wound up butchering the woman and the woman's whole family because they loved so hard they felt that that woman betrayed them, let them down, did the ultimate. And then they just black out and lose it and react emotionally. And then you have a bloodbath. But that's what Unique Mecca Audio here is for, is to try and bring it around so you understand that they told me while I was in psychology, they was trying to strip my brain that, you know, your thoughts, you know, it's all right to think that, you know, you want to just butcher somebody 36 times. They said it's all right to think that. You know, it's normal to think that, they said. But they said once you act out on it, now that's abnormal. So it's all right to think that you want to crush somebody as long as you don't act out on it. But where I'm at is, you know, we're going to ride back to this, man. We got to go back to these right here. Right? We got to come back over here. Now, you see how they looking. Now, that 50 standing in the back like, oh, yeah, you want to play that? Now, Meech close to Rick. They both got their pearly white teeth. Didn't Meech just pay about 15 grand for his teeth? They look good, Meech. You know, they look real good. I thought they would have led you into making a more loyal move because what I saw in the documentaries while I was locked up was nothing but straight gangster from BMF. I can't take nothing away from them, and that's why I'm holding on to every thread that you're not a rat bastard. I'm waiting for you to produce some paperwork or somebody come let me know something. But until then, like I said, it's not to disrespect you, but I'm going to let you know it was a dumb move, and you know it because you from the street, champ. You got a man that looked out for you and your son like 50, and then you go make a move with his arch enemy. What is the purpose? What is that, a one-time deal? Which gets you nothing, but once you spend the money, it's gone? Or did you think you'll get more messing with Rick Ross? Or did you think that you could mess with Rick Ross and then jump back and mess with 50 like he's just a $2 tramp? That's not a $2 tramp, son. You ain't gonna go run to Rick Ross, run to 50, run to Rick Ross, and that's where the civilians watching this, they say, oh, he can do what he want to do. Yes, he can do what he want to do, but there's a thing called loyalty. When people put their all in you, and you make this spiritual bond, and you don't even have to say, yeah, I got you, I'm gonna take care of your son, and blah blah blah, and you owe me. No, it's none of that. It's just a spiritual bond when you look in each other's eyes and the spirits touch each other before you even in each other's physical presence. That's something that we got that comes with our warriornism that you haven't tapped into. But when you tap into that and you give all of that to somebody and then they let you down, they do what you feel is betraying you. And then they go, we ride, right? Hey, we ride. We ride, right? So just like 50 Cent jump out there, right? I hear a lot of people say, oh, how could 50 Cent do that, to Little Meech? Little Meech is Meech's son. So at the end of the day, his loyalty lies with his father because he came from his loins. And y'all say, no, it's a business. No, it's not business when you're dealing with men that have this type of mentality, whether they're using it or putting it up front, or it's in the subconscious, but either way, it's a part of their psyche, and you don't want to be caught out there and get caught up in it. And that's what happened that rocked Meech to sleep, because Meech was like me. I'm not saying he's doing nothing wrong. He just learning. He just coming out. But yo, dog, like I said, I'll be having a number. Where's the number on the screen? I normally had a number on the screen. I don't even know if I got it in this or in here. But I normally had a number on the screen. You need somebody to tell you what time it is, Meech, man. Word is born, son. I'm trying to hold on to every ounce of thread that I can muster up in me. You know what I mean? That is not true, but I got to go with the facts. I haven't seen it all yet, so I haven't seen anything. You understand? But I'm letting you know now, big bro. Tighten up, man. The people around you, your social media people or whatever you want to call those people around you, I just want you to know that they're not from the street. They don't care about your legacy. None of that. You understand? None of that. So being that they don't care about your legacy, that means they don't care what happened to you. All they care about is getting $1. So they tell you to go sit out there on the couch looking goofy, and then you go sit out there on the couch looking goofy. And then they tell you, yeah, say this, and you say, yeah, Meech, you still in charge, man. Snap out of it. Snap out of it. I know they give some of us medication in there. I know they give medication to some of us in there. And I'm not sitting here, accusing you of nothing, but I mean, I know it was hard in there. It was hard on me in there. I'm just keeping it 100. So it took me a minute to get adjusted to coming out here. And I fell into some YouTube bull crap, just like you just fell into some bull crap. But being that I have you as one of ours because all the paperwork and facts ain't out yet on your situation, I'm trying to talk to you of one of ours. Stop listening to those people that work with social media, because those are the ones that'll tell on their mama that's telling you to sit on that couch and say that foolery you said yesterday. Nobody want to hear nothing out of your mouth other than you showing and proving that he lying. That she didn't do it. If she did do it, like I said, and you down with it, I'm keeping it 100 because I'm riding. It's the same way on the compound, right? Let's take it to the prison. We on the compound. Dude come on the compound, he ain't right. We look at the paperwork, see that he ain't right. But, we waiting to get some other documents. You know what I mean? So it's like questionable where you could crush him, or you could not crush him. They say, now, okay, well, we need this to know further what we need to do. And we give them 30 days to get it. We'll let them know straight up, look, dog, in 30 days, if that paperwork come and you make us waste this 30 days having you amongst us to infiltrate us for these 30 days while we waiting on these paperwork that you know is not coming, we're going to airlift you out of here. So we're letting you know now, if you're not right, please go shake the lieutenant's gate. Meech, you remember those days how, you ran plenty of dudes up that was questionable. All right, but now we're going to take it to the street, Meech, So you understand that, and I'm going to let them understand what I'm saying. So now, here go Meech, he come out, and it's questionable about Meech. But until we get the final results on what's happening with Meech, I gotta treat Meech as if he's a stand-up man. Because I haven't seen all the paperwork that convinced me yet, and I'm waiting to find out exactly what's going on. Because I seen a girl come up saying that the statement that was mentioned from the defendant, not from the court. And in the court said that Meech didn't have nothing to do with what she did, or he didn't know, what she was doing. I saw a little TikTok that came up on that. So I'm aware of everything. That's why I'm trying to hope I can hold on to that, Meech. You know what I mean? But, if not, this the same thing like we told them Meech when we was in the prison, that if your paperwork ain't right and we giving you 30 days and you make us wait 30, we're going to crush you. That's the situation you're in right now. So I'm telling you, as a man, as a comrade, right? If you know your paperwork is not right and that young lady did that for you and you was down with it, you need to come clean now. Let us know who you are so we know to back up those that, roll by the code, that you're obviously saying that you stand by. And I'm holding to you too that you stand by that. But if you know that you slipped, pressure, whatever, water, bus pipe, whatever, just come clean, big bro. And just say, yo, I couldn't take it. Just make a public announcement, say what it is. You're going to have 90% of the rat bastards and civilians and everybody else that's going to be on your side, and you can move forward with your life and save your brand. That's the only way you can save your brand. If you don't come out and say you're a rat bastard, and then all these stories keep going up, whether new evidence is coming or not, every story is a new story, is a new evidence, is a new evidence. It ain't nothing but just a story and an opinion from a podcaster. But they grab it because it sound good and sound crazy, and they run with it, and it ruins your brand. But you can save your brand by just letting us know now. You need to let us know. No, I didn't do it. Or yes, I did do it. And it is what it is. Remember, you can't touch none of these people on this social media doing all this jaw-jacking and all this crazy stuff. All right, so let's ride back to Rick Ross. That's enough on me, so I don't want you to feel like I'm on him too hard. But Rick, right? And 50, but we talking about Rick right now because you got Travis and the Miami Boys. You got all them down there. You do a little documentary, MIA, when you had $2 and 2 nickels to rub together. Now you got millions. All the 8 names you mentioned in that documentary, why you didn't put the bag behind making movies for them in Miami? Instead, you're going to put a big-ass bag on Meech from Detroit when you use MIAO that everybody loved. It only got 38,000 views. You know what I mean? But that was good. It still got it, and we all know about it. I didn't watch it yet. I'm watching it tonight because I love your work and I love everything about you. I think you're a fly dude, Rick. I ain't got nothing against you. I'm just speaking from a street gangster point of view, how I feel about you. You understand what I'm saying? And how I feel about you don't mean a goddamn thing to you. And I know that because you'll wipe your ass with my feelings and I wipe my ass with your feelings. We got that. But man to man, big bro, man to man, what I'm saying is, why you didn't do something with your homies? And I'm not making it a homie thing. I'm saying, I know you. I've been home since 2020. I'm going on 5 years. I know your homies. I know Jed Lee, like I said, Wonder Man, Travis, the Booby Boys, the Miami Boys. Come on, Miami was jumping. I was in Norfolk, Virginia with Booby. And Aaron and JR from Miami. I ain't going to say too much, but I'm just letting you know I was out what y'all today call outside. Nah, nigga, I was living. When y'all was what y'all call outside. I was in every state with every killer and every gangster that y'all are chasing on this YouTube now. And I spent 26 years in federal prison. So I know what I'm talking about. Don't question me, question the YouTuber. You talking to a gangster. You don't question a gangster, sit back and listen or get the hell out the room. But either way, sit there and don't touch nothing. Because I'm giving you all some facts now. And 50 Cent, you're just as guilty. You grabbed them I even reached out to 50. I ain't ashamed to say 50 the shit. I love 50. 50 doing his thing. I give him his props. But you know, you can see I'm a little too aggressive. Maybe he feels he can't control me or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, all we need is respect for each other. Ain't no controlling in here. You control the biatch or a kid, but you respect the man. And that's what 50 expected Meech to do, was respect him as a man, and his choice to make Rick Ross his narcissist. Instead, Meech sitting over there, hand leaning on the shoulder, smiling with his pearly white $15,000 teeth that 50 Cent got him. Is he shooting him a shot because he's smiling with the teeth that 50 Cent got him? Yo, somebody put in the comments. You think that's a subliminal? Look how Rick Ross smiling all bright, and look at Meech with his nice little white. Didn't he was just on Instagram or something showing him 50 Cent treated him to some teeth when he came over, or his son or somebody treated him to some teeth, and now he's showing his pearly whites? Yo, boy, stop it, man. 50 not in your lead. Rick Ross hold his own with 50. Like I said at the beginning, I'm going to say it again. Rick Ross, to me, the best that ever done it up there. You know what I mean? Because Rick Ross funny with it. 50, you know what I mean? You good, but you just too raw. You know what I mean? And we have our choice. But you got to laugh when Rick start doing all that and he's showing his mansion and all that. We don't get to see that every day, Fake. You and Rick up there in that league. We little triggers down here. I'm wearing a little Cashbox t-shirt. Cashbox getting ready to come out. Y'all on mansions and yachts, man. We love sitting back in the projects on the block looking at it. And when Rick talking that crazy trash. You know? Come on. That's the best song you made that I like the best is the joint, The Window Shopper. You know? I like The Window Shopper. You know, that's just me. You know, I like the flossing. But, you know, it is what it is. But Rick Ross, man, listen, you got all these men down here in Miami that you could have used in the joint easily. You know, you got plenty of people down there. You got Flower Man. You got Quart. Come on, man. Wait, what are you, like, what is really going on is all I want to know. You know, that's a little confusing to me. But it is what it is. I ain't going to be up here long. I want y'all to really think about what I'm saying. Y'all don't look out for your homies, but you spend a bag to try and get back at each other as a game when your homies trying to feed their family after being away for decades, for standing on the very thing that you men are saying you stand on. And then the homies got to go through hoops to get to you. And then you grab one of the homies and now inserted him as a political hip-hop pawn. Like a pawn on the chessboard, because I know the rap bastards and flip-flop wearing in public trolls that I can't stand, and God need to punish them all. We'll try and switch it till I was saying pawn. No, they got Meech as a pawn. And they got men from their hometowns that need that helping hand, that stood to the code and did not tell. And you all say, talking about 50 and Rick, you stand for the men that didn't tell. And then now Rick picks up a man with a big question mark, and 50 threw that out there that he was hot, expecting Rick to fall back and say, nah, I ain't messing with him if he hot. But Rick said, nah, I got a trick for him. And I can get the bag. You know? And that's what that smile is about. But look at 50. He calculated. 50 going for that juggler. Look at 50 in that picture. 50 going for that juggler, man. 50 going for that juggler. And they laughing like it's a game. It's like no disrespect to you, Rick, at all. No disrespect. But the way the picture looks to me, the way the picture looks to me, the way the picture looked to me is like two angels, you know what I mean? Sitting on somebody's shoulder telling them the right thing to do. And then you got the devil over here trying to think of the most devious thing to tell you to do. That's what 50 Cent looked like to me. Put it in the comments. Let me know if you see it that way, you see it different, how you see it. And I want y'all to know the reason why I do what I do is because of this situation right here. I'm going to let my man tell you who he is. All right?
Hey, what's going on, man? Murder Mook, Harlem. You know what it is, man. I just want to express how much gratitude I got for Unique. You know what I mean? I was telling him a story, telling him how I felt about, if anything was to go wrong with my career, rap-wise, if, should be slow, and I got so many opportunities to be able to do the wrong shit. When I watch Unique Mecca audio, I feel it, and to my soul, and that's keeping me farthest away from doing anything criminal. Anything criminal. He made me think straight, honestly. Made me think straight. Because I've been watching him for about a year, like a year now, maybe. And it just took my mind way off of that. Way off of that. From a year ago, it got rough. For a year ago,
Yeah.
And from watching this man, I just felt like you saved me. You saved me. And I just want to show my gratitude, and I want to say thank you, man. Unique Mecca Audio, anything you need, brother, from me.
All right.
Anything you need, man.
All right.
Look. Hey, what's going on, man?
All right, so that's what it is. Now, I want you to know that's why I do what I do, man. I know what I'm doing is good. I know it's right. Because the Lord tells me every night I sleep good at night. I sweat like a mother, but I sleep good at night. But that's the trauma that the devil is still holding on to my shirt tail. And he refused to let me go, and I know that. I know that. Believe me, I know that. And that's why I'm telling you that I don't want you to go through the cold sweats that I go through at night with no thoughts in my mind, but I wake up, my shirt is so wet, I could wring the water out like I just threw it in the toilet bowl. I see the toilet bowl because I'm still stuck in the penitentiary. I used to watch my underclothes in the toilet bowl, clean out. Y'all know how you clean it out and do what you got to do. So my mind's still there. You know what I mean? So if my mind's still there, imagine where Meech's mind at right now. I've been out going on 5 years and my mind's still there. This is what you call PSD, trauma, all that. I got some psychiatrists that came up to interview me. I think I'm going to play one tomorrow, the part one. If y'all want to see the psychiatrist interviewing me, put it in the comments, man. I broke down and cried in that interview. Just to let you know. That's how deep it got and real it got, because I wanted to bear me for you so y'all could understand from the pain, stupidity that I went through. Let's get this thing going. Been on here long enough. Check it out. Subscribe to my daughter's YouTube channel, Juanita Mecca Audio, spelled Juanita Mecca Audio, Unique Mecca Audio Prison Stories, Mecca Audio TV. Hit the like button, because you want to help this to go viral, and definitely hit the notification bell. And cop my man Lou Seam's book. The QR code on the back works.
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
What?
Out the can of 26, heat back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca Audio.
Mecca what? Mecca
G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a raw in uptown. Baby horn uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now he trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend a ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community ours, so we can give back to the. Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.